Our last guest today, with about 20 minutes left in the show, as we're heading into the month of October. If you're walking through the city of Berkley, pretty soon it's going to transition to the city of Berkley. And joining us to talk about Berkley Nights, which is going to be going on all October, we're pleased to be joined by Susan Rogal, the owner of Vitrine Gallery and Gifts of Berkley, as well as Charlene Dwyer, content producer and editor at Civic Productions. Thanks for being with us today.
Happy to be here.
Appreciate it. So tell us a little bit about Berkley Nights. What is it? What can people expect to experience as they walk through the city of Berkley this October?
Well, it is restaurant weekend here in town. So on Saturday night, it'll be the last night of restaurant weekend. They're going to have spooky specials, drink specials. Berkley Common has this fun skull thing going on. You've got to go there to see that, but it's a smoked kind of bourbon. There's going to be a trolley. It's decorated and it's vintage. It's open air, so it should be fun, family fun. Or bring the gals or your hubby or whoever and take the trolley throughout town. It'll make stops all the way to the restaurants like Amici's and Green Lantern and Berkley Common, lots of stops, and then it'll take you to all the stores, both on Coolidge Highway and 12 Mile.
A really interesting activities going on. Of course, restaurant weekend, as you said, concludes this week. It's Friday and Saturday, the 1st and the 2nd of October, and then on there'll be a month-long scavenger hunt as well, festive storefronts all month as well. So where did this idea originate? Has this been going on for several years? Is this the first time? And how do people participate?
This is the first time. We intend to have it every fall. We intend to expand on it, but this is the inaugural run. We got the idea for a night market, and then some other folks, like the gal that owns Fresh Collective Kitchen, started saying we should make it an entire month of spooky things, and then Berkley came to be, and it's super fun. There's you have to go to the website to see a lot of it. There's a Monster Mash thing where they're blocking off a street, and lots of freebies and pet photos, costume contests, things like that. Hallillusions is a reason enough to come on Saturday night, the night market. Charlene Dwyer is going to light up the town with a bunch of Hallillusions, rear projection things, and the windows will be lit up, and they've done a lot of painting throughout town, and it's delightful. So lots to see and do. Lots of shopping as well.
Susan Rogal joins us, the owner of Vitrine Gallery and Gifts of Berkley, as well as Charlene Dwyer, content producer and editor at Civic Productions, joining us on the MegaCast. And Charlene, let's talk about what was mentioned earlier, the Hallillusions. You're curating that as well as the evening productions. What's going into that? What can people expect to be seeing? And just how big of a production is that to have those Hallillusions projected at various points throughout the city?
So as you can see, this is kind of a little sampling of what you're going to see, but they're going to be blown up bigger than life. Susan and I have known each other for the better part of 10 years, and I met her at the first de-electricity. I was doing a small installation at a coffee shop. We've been following each other ever since, and just, feeding off of each other's ideas, and she came to me with this idea of taking these projections that I have done in the city of Pontiac down here to Berkley, and we just kind of got together, looked at a bunch of buildings, and I saw the buildings as canvases, and we came up with the idea of creating a lot of different, like a mosaic of visual activity or visual interest. So we're going to have the projection installations. We also have some silhouette installations, and then a couple of other really fun surprises that you'll just have to come down and see on Saturday night.
We're joined by Susan Rogal, the owner of Vitrine Gallery and Gifts of Berkley, as well as Charlene Dwyer, content producer and editor at Civic Productions, to talk about Berkley Nights, which will be going on all throughout the month of October, October 1st through 30th, throughout downtown Berkley. Learn more information on downtownberkley.com/Berkley. And Susan, Charlene, why this event? This is the first time it's going on. What ultimately led to this decision to have a month-long production, a month of events and different activities, all surrounding the spooky season in Berkley?
It's so many people's favorite time of year. We really love everything that goes on in the fall. And so we just thought, let's make it a month-long thing. It's definitely all sorts of activities that are family friendly. Often we do things that are ladies focused or different things, but we thought this would be nice to have for the whole month. Some other fun little things that we haven't mentioned yet. They have come up with a fun little tote bag. It's a Berkley Nights tote bag. So all the stores that are participating, stores like Almonds, Toad Vine, Berkley Eye is in it, Yellow Door, Artsy Umbrellas, so many more. Some of the best boutique shopping in the state is here in Berkley, and they'll have little gift with purchase ideas for how you can get your own tote bag. But we love fall, we love the Halloween time of year, and so we thought, let's make it the whole month. And there's so many fun reasons to get here, especially this weekend for restaurant weekend and Berkley Nights.
And I also think that creating Berkley as a destination city and a destination experience is really what you guys have been trying to accomplish with this whole month long thing. And if it all goes well, we might be doing other things different times of the year.
And making it really memorable, I think that's our goal. We want to do things oftentimes no one's done before, making them our own if they have been done before, and really making Berkley a memorable place to live, a memorable place to visit and shop.
And during the times that we're living in, there may be a little bit of hesitation to participate in something new, especially for businesses that have been so strapped for business and have been trying to capture some semblance of normalcy and may not want to veer off of the beaten path too far or at all. What went into making this a city-wide or a downtown area-wide event and having the kind of participation that you are going to have in this month-long event throughout the downtown area?
We've had it's a family here. I've worked in a lot of towns, and it's definitely a family. So getting everyone to come together was easy. There are a lot of folks that just had to be approached. We have a wonderful director. His name is Mike McGinnis. His energy is intoxicating, and people just want to join and help and be a part of what he wants to do, and they've really gotten on board with this whole idea, and it just is growing. It's so fantastic. And we thought about things of health safety, as we planned it. So this wonderful trolley that's going to be going up and down is open air. It has the windows open, so and it's giant. I think it holds like 32 people. So can be space in between folks so they can feel safe riding the trolley. And so we've taken that into consideration, and folks just getting out on the streets and walking up and down, and a lot of it's outside and so on. And spreading it townwide, I think, helps that as well.
We're joined by Susan Rogal, the owner of Vitrine Gallery and Gifts of Berkley, as well as Charlene Dwyer, who's a content producer and editor at Silver Key Productions, to talk about Berkley Nights, which is going on October 1st through 30th, all throughout the month of October in downtown Berkley. Learn more information by visiting downtown Berkley's website at downtownberkley.com/Berkley to learn more about all the events going on, how you can participate. And a lot of these events are individual day events or a couple day long events, but the one that really stands out to me and that's really interesting because it's all month long and just because of what would go into a scavenger hunt altogether is the scavenger hunt. What is that going to be? What should people be expecting, and how can they participate in that and get the clues they need to go on that scavenger hunt that lasts all throughout the month of October in downtown Berkley?
So they go to the website. There's going to be QR codes hidden in a variety of stores. It gets you to either get into these little shops that you've never been in before and see the delightful things these wonderful shop owners have brought in, or to get back into the shops. So the QR codes will be hidden. You'll find out more on the website on how to participate, a fun prize that goes with that. One of our favorite events here at Vitrine is most definitely Ladies' Night Out. That is smack dab in the middle of the month on the 14th, I believe. It's a Thursday night. We have super refreshments for that. We're going to have Day of the Dead refreshments for night market, little goodie bags and drinks. A lot of the stores are doing refreshments. The Fresh Collective next to us is baking wonderful things, and they're going to have coffees and teas and things. So everyone will have delights like that. So yes, you'll find out more about an entire month full of stuff on the website.
And that website again, downtownberkley.com/Berkley for Berkley Nights. And a lot of businesses are participating in this. They're going to be modifying their storefronts to participate, to join in on the festivities. What other special things may be going on with those businesses, promotions or other activities that they may be holding individually as an event within the event throughout the month of October in Berkley?
So each different shop is doing spooky specials. I know the restaurants are doing special things just for it. Each different business, there's a Facebook page for the event to highlight all those different things. It's vast. There's so much going on.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with everything people have going on because everybody builds off of the next idea. So we're doing these lighting installations, and it's just inspiring other store owners to do more. And we don't know everything that they have planned, but we just know that there's a lot of energy and a lot of excitement for this upcoming weekend, the night market.
The tote bag is definitely one of the key things, the gift with purchase tote, and that'll be available at all the participating stores. And then everyone's going to put their own personal spin on it, what's going on that night, special guests. Those Hallillusions, the projection art and different light up installations will be throughout the town, so a lot to see as well as you ride the trolley. Visiting the link and then visiting the Facebook page of each individual group will really let everyone know what specifically is going on where.
Everybody loves a good tote bag, and you can get one through Berkley Nights, October 1st through the 30th in downtown Berkley. Learn more information at downtownberkley.com with a number of different events, such as, of course, this weekend is Restaurant Weekend, October 1st and 2nd. The night market, also on October 2nd, featuring free downtown trolley rides. Then there's also fun events like the Trick-or-Treat Stroll on October 30th, noon to 3 o'clock. Where you can collect candy at participating downtown businesses. And, of course, the Monster Mash also on October 30th. That is from 2 to 6 p.m. And then, of course, there's all those spooky storefronts and individual participation activities at those individual stores as well. We're joined by Susan Rogal, the owner of Vitrine Gallery and Gifts of Berkley, and Charlene Dwyer, content producer and editor at Silver Key Productions, to talk about Berkley Nights coming up in Berkley all throughout the month of October. Ladies, anything else for us today before we'll say goodbye, or anything else that's interesting about Berkley Nights that we haven't spoken on that our audience should know about?
Variety of restaurants. I would come early, get something to eat, maybe even experience some of the drink specials along the way, get on that trolley, and stop at the different shops and see what's going on. It's a wonderful time to spend the evening in Berkley. 5 to 9 p.m. You can cover a lot of ground, get a lot in, and I know for us we have a robust fall collection. We've been spending a lot of time bringing in our fall items. I know many of the other shops here in town, they just have never looked better, and there's so much to see. They're saying to get your shopping done early. I always say that, and I think I firmly agree wholeheartedly this year that it's a good time, and you might get that done too while you're out and about, get some of it started at least.
Yeah, the U.S. Postal Service is going to be slowing down It's mail distributions, particularly of packages as we head into the holiday season. So you might as well go into downtown Berkley, do your shopping a little bit early, and experience the spookiest city in southeastern Michigan. That would be, of course, downtown Berkley. We appreciate having you on, Susan Rogal of Vitrine Gallery and Gifts of Berkley, and Charlene Dwyer from Silver Key Productions. Thank you very much.